Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we're going to be taking a look at this scam called XRP20, right? So as you see, the pre-sale is now concluded, right? And there's just one quick little detail that I saw that is quite interesting. So I did see here where they said that they've raised 2 million, right? So this was on the 11th. So just over 2 days, just over 48 hours, they raised 2 million. And now they now claim that they've raised in just over 48 hours, they've now raised the full 3.8 million, I believe. Yeah. Okay. 3.680. Right, that's what they've raised. So you can just say 3.860 million is what they have raised. So let's now just update this, right? So they have updated, they've about 3,680, right? 3,680. And I'm going to be telling you what these guys are actually doing, right, in another project. So the guys of XRP20 are the same guys of BTC20. You can even just check the website layout. They are using the same thing. They are using the same mechanics, right? And one major part of their scam is staking, right? Because staking helps them to prolong the scam as much as possible, right? So I would not recommend anyone to stake. Claim your tokens, and if you are in a profit, you can just decide to sell. Not financial advice, right? A lot of people will come and say, I have lost out money because you told me that this was a scam. And I just want to say that just because a token is a scam, it doesn't mean that you are not going to be able to make money, right? For example, with BTC20, those who were fortunate enough to be able to claim and to be able to trade managed to get some gains, right? But a lot of people are scammed because the way that these scams actually operate, right? So for this one, let's just go and speculate a little bit. How many people are going to be staking? I hope no one is going to be staking, but let's just assume that $1 million is going to be staked, which leaves around 2.6 million available to be claimed and to sell, right? To participate in a DEX, right? So liquidity pool is something that we are going to be also checking once they've launched. For now, we are still waiting for the announcement date of when they are going to actually launch on a DEX, right, for XRP20. Why is this important? Because some of the scams that I have seen is a lot of people buy in the pre-sale, and a lot of people, what they don't know is when you are investors, is when you are buying into these pre-sales, especially these ones, right? Pre-sales are different. When you're buying into these pre-sales, you're actually putting your money into this one bucket that the scammers control, right? And these scammers want to prolong the pre-sale, the scam for as long as possible. That's why now staking is the in thing. That's the only thing they talk about on their channel. Stake, stake, stake. Why? Because when you stake, they can say you have staked for 7 days, 14 days, 1 month, then you can unstake. Because for that duration, for example, imagine if out of this 3.6 million, 2 million is staked, right? They definitely know that they are going to get that 7 days or 14 days where a lot of people are staked. No one is going to be complaining about anything, and they can pump up the price so that people put more money in. So people who are already staked, because their money is locked up, can now go and participate in a DEX because they see the price is going up, and they can harness more money through that way, prolong the scam. And then that's when you start to see things such as token dumps occurring, right? But then the staking is the major thing. And also the APY, right? You need to understand the APY actually means annual percentage yield, right? So if, for example, they are promising 69%, right? For you to get this 69%, you actually have to stake for 12 months, right? 68%. You have to stake for 12 months. That's when you get the 68%, or let's just round it off to 70%. So if you invest $100 and then you are promised an APY of 70, it doesn't mean that at the end of 12 months, you're going to get 70%. Well, in traditional finance, yes, it does. In a bank, if a bank was to promise you an APY of 70%, which is crazy, yes, at the end of 12 months, you're going to be able to get that 70%, right? So you have 170. But in crypto, it's a scam because in most of the cases, even some of the big cryptos like Celsius, a lot of people sold their houses to go and stake, right? But because the whole thing was unsustainable, the house of cards fell, and so a lot of scammy things were going on with Celsius. Now you see even Alex Mashinsky arrested, right? These were big companies out there that are registered, offering staking, the ridiculous annual percentage yields, right? So staking is something that I would just say I don't recommend at all. When you're investing in crypto, you just have to evaluate how much capital gains you're going to get and be happy with between 2 and 3%, right? A lot of people want to get 100%. It never happens, right? It happens, but it's very seldom. But if you aim for between 3 to 5x, definitely that is something that can be achievable, right? And you can evaluate the token, check out if it's legit, if it's scam, if it's scam and you decide to invest anyway, right? You have to check a lookout for all those things, right? Out there that the scammers are doing to take your money, right? So now we are definitely waiting to see what is going to be occurring with this one. The date is what we are waiting for, the date for claiming, right? And they are going, like I said, they are going to be talking about staking day and night. They are going to just be talking about staking on their channel. So we don't have any key dates yet for this one, right? But you are going to be waiting to see which date they are going to be offering for staking. What they did on BTC20, they allowed people to stake before they can claim, right? Because once you stake, you are in a cage. You can't get out. And then if sufficient number of people they want to stake, now they can start to pump up the price, hype up the token so that more people come in and then the price is dumped, right? When people come out of that staking, right? Even if you sell, you're still selling at a loss, right? So these guys have become sophisticated. They are professionals, right? So be extremely, extremely careful. And like I said, that just because a token is a scam, it doesn't mean that you can't make a profit out of it, right? So you are going to see that part of the people who bought in the pre-sale will be able to claim, will be able to buy and sell on a DEX, but some will not be able to claim, right? And if you're not able to claim, just ensure that it's not a technical issue. Clear cookies, disconnect wallet, clear cookies, reconnect, try to claim, and all of that. Never give your passphrase to anyone. And remember, always use the same wallet that you used in the pre-sale, that you bought with in the pre-sale is the same one that you should claim with, right? And for the future, if you want to buy in a pre-sale, I don't know, it's not something that I recommend at all. But if you're buying into a pre-sale or you just want to make a speculative investment anyway, always use a brand new wallet, right? Use a brand new wallet and such that you just reduce your risk, right? So if you've got other assets in the same wallet that you actually bought in the pre-sale, I would transfer those assets to another wallet, right? The challenge now will be if you've got other pre-sales you bought in the same wallet as well. But anyway, it's just up for you to decide what you want to do. The key as investors is always to try to reduce your risk as much as possible, especially in the crypto landscape where there is just lots of scams left, right, and center. There are scams everywhere, right? So this is one of the scams that I am tracking, right, to see how things develop. Just let me know your experience. It's very important because that's how we actually get to see exactly what how these scammers are actually doing to scam money out of people. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.